What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with this big ol' steaming pile of game called Redfall. Let's see here. Okay, Dr. Hunt believes you delivered the watch to his mother grave. He wants you to have something. Okay.
I have something that might interest you. My father kept a shotgun. When things became, well, the way that they are, I put it in the trunk of my car. But I couldn't use it. I'm not a violent man. If you find it, you can have it.
I'm not a violent man, but you know, supernatural things and vampires are running out and about. You know, did I dump my loadout? Oh shit, no I didn't. I stand by my statement though.
I think I've earned enough good wisdom with the spirit and not have my motives questioned. How do we know you aren't innocent? Or your husband? Both of you showed up at the same time. What were you doing before?
Just biding your time until you can let those things in to kill us all.
Oh yeah, I actually don't need to come in here to sell my shit, do I? Oh my god, open the fucking backpack. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I would usually do this stuff off camera. I've just forgot. So I love his whole, oh, well, you know, I'm not a violent man. Dude, there are fucking vampires out there. I think we are beyond being a violent you know what we're way beyond that, dude. Okay, so 8 shells in the clip or magazine. I should use the proper word. Okay, so some vampire nests. We messed around with that stuff. Messed around with that stuff in the last video. No real side missions or anything to do. If anybody's wondering why the hell I'm still playing this game, I don't know. It hasn't pissed me... oddly enough, it hasn't pissed me off to the point where I just say, no, I'm not going to play it anymore. Which is weird, because Forspoken, I think, is a better game than this. And that game just did not click with me. But I was still... but I abandoned that one.
That's not how this works.
The reload on this thing's pretty nice.
They pop up, we put them down.
I could have sworn I did this mission. I had to update the game since last video, so I don't know, maybe that's... So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's why some quests got reset, that or I did something extremely similar to this earlier. I have no idea. So yeah, kind of back on that point that I started talking about not too long ago, you know, like, why am I still playing this even though I clearly hate it? Honestly, couldn't tell you. I think it's just got something to do with the fact that I have a lot of fun. That I have a lot of fun making fun of this game. Nothing in that door. Or room. Or whatever. The hell is this car that I'm supposed to be? The Blue Oyster Cult. Is that a reference to Blue Oyster Cult? Is it just me who's thinking that? Oh hey, check it out. It's a useless shotgun that I'm not gonna use. Go away. Oh no, I died. You can hear how much it hurt me. God, I feel like in a better game I'd give more of a shit. Now look, I keep saying this is a bad game. And I've talked plenty about it in the previous ones. It just... They're so clearly trying to copy Borderlands, which I don't think was a smart decision.
I found it!
I mean, mostly because you're not a studio known for making shooters.
Kiss your ass goodbye. No more vampires.
I mean, you're not a studio really known for making shooters. Sorry, Arcane, you're not. I mean, yeah, I know you had Prey, and Prey worked. But it was a much different kind of game than this. This is a more... how to phrase it? That was a game in which first-person shooting was the means of action. This is a first-person shooter where first-person shooting is the whole point of the game. And I know some people are going to say, well, AJ, aren't you saying the same thing, but, you know, in different words? I can understand where you'd say that. My argument for where that's different is a game in which first-person shooting is just the means of action, like what Prey was. The game had so much story. The game had the powers. The game had there were other means of getting shit done. Car's gonna blow up. Yeah, I don't know if what I'm saying here is making a whole hell of a lot of sense. It just... the shooting was one of many things.
This place ain't killed me yet.
You know, the shooting was one of many things that game was doing. Well, I'm talking about Prey. This game, shooting is pretty much the only thing this game is doing. A lot of times to its detriment, because for some reason, hey, we can't have you, we can't write a story. We have to have the game be all about playing with other people. Die. Whatever I was saying. Look, you're trying to copy another game's formula when I don't think you have a firm grasp on that formula.
Eva helped set all this up. When I see her, I'm buying her a drink.
Which, look, is it their fault they don't have a firm grasp on that formula? Probably not. Because, I mean, they do other kinds of games. And look, I love Arcane. I think they've made some great games, specifically the Dishonored franchise. But I think branching out was a risky move, and it is not panning out for you. Because I don't think they know how to make a shooter.
Sun's coming up. What's left of it?
Ah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I started that like I was going to come up with some beautiful, well-curated list. I think the best answer is just the fact that I don't think Arcane knows how to make a shooter. It's also really weird to me that this is a studio that should know at least how to tell a frickin' story. Okay.
Put him down.
As I was trying to say, it's so weird to me that they seem to not be able to tell a story. Because again, Dishonored. Because again, Prey. This studio should be able to do that. I think the biggest problem was, frankly, this format of game that focuses so heavily on multiplayer interaction is not super conducive to telling a big, in-depth story. Like they are used to telling. So you have a style of game that's completely different. You have this type of game that's also almost antithetical to their storytelling method. This game was doomed from the start. I thought maybe they could pull this off, and no. I mean, there's the question, would this be more fun with other people? But given the reviews and what people are saying, no, I don't think it would be. I really think this was a cash grab move of trying to just go with the trends without being able to actually make a game that is
chicken shit. Just come out with your hands up. We'll get this sorted.
What was I saying? Yeah, I think they were just trying to play with the trend without actually knowing how to make that kind of game. I mean, I'm generally against this kind of game to begin with. Y'all know me, I'm usually not very, Oh, holy hell.
Got them all. That's better.
Really? That was the underboss?
You can't hurt me.
Okay. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here really thinking, I'm like, man, is this... Is the reason this game the way it is because of Microsoft? Look, I don't like blaming Microsoft for everything. Look, and I don't hate Microsoft. I think they have an inferior console, I really do, to the PlayStation. But hey, man, I'm not, even though I'm a PlayStation guy, I'm not one of those people who's standing in the way of the Microsoft buyout of Activision. I say go ahead, mostly because I don't think Microsoft is going to do anything with it, and it's because I think they're run by someone incompetent. And if anybody's going to ask me the question, well, AJ, who the hell do you mean incompetent? I mean Phil Spencer. I do not believe the guy. I have no faith in the guy. I have always made my thoughts clear on Phil Spencer. I hate him. I don't think he's right for the company. I think the direction he's taking Xbox into this cloud gaming space is really stupid. Mostly because it also feels like he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. He's like, oh, well, we need to have cloud gaming and gaming for everyone. And oh, the console war needs to stop. And then we're going to buy we're going to buy all these studios. And we're going to do all this shit. And put them in with bad licensing deals with the way Game Pass works. Because I've heard that the deal, I've heard inklings that the deals that what the studios are getting paid for putting their games up on Game Pass isn't really that good. I've questioned how sustainable Game Pass is over the long term, and it's sounding like that might be right. I don't know. And look, am I sitting here hoping Xbox fails? No. Am I sitting here hoping that Xbox saying that all Xbox fans are assholes. No, because again, my problem's not with Xbox fans. My problem's more on the company side and more with Phil Spencer and the direction he's taken the company. Because I think it's. I don't think it's good for gamers. I don't think this whole cloud streaming thing for games is going to take off. I think a lot of people like the concept, but then when it comes into the idea of, do you really own your games? Do you not? It's kind of like VR. I think it's an idea you're trying to push on everyone way too fast. The fuck is this guy? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little rant there. You'd think these vampires that are the head of the district or neighborhood or whatever would be a whole hell of a lot stronger than what we've dealt with. Like, it would be a cool boss fight. I mean...
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Hate those things.
Last one.
Say what you want about Borderlands. I still think at least those games had some love and had some personality. This game just so lifeless. And I'm not trying to make a bad joke because this is a game about vampires. I think there's only, one more neighborhood that we haven't found a safe house in yet. It's up here in Heritage Rock. Oh, shut up. Alright, my dudes. I've hit my limit for this video. So I think from here on, we're going to, totally lost my train of thought. I'm going to close out here. Next video, we'll do another mission. Keep exploring, trying to find something interesting to do. So please like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, everybody, I'm out.